Hi, welcome to Just Stop Breathing again. So today another diversion of topic, because I'll either try and make videos about something I've picked up on news in general or on YouTube, or something that's actually a story that's happened and I want to make a comment about that. This time it's just a video or videos I've seen on YouTube, and it was about feminism, and it was a few different videos where there was a group of women talking to a presenter, a couple of presenters actually, one was a woman, one was a guy, to make it diverse, and they were talking about feminism. And one of the things that came up a lot, which is something I just wanted to make a small video about, was actually what is it that feminists want by way of equality. And as was stated in the videos I watched, they couldn't agree, the feminists couldn't agree, because one of the questions that came up more than once was, what would you think that women should be drafted into the army? Should they be drafted in or fight just the same as men? Should they do all the jobs that men generally do in, construction or whatever? I'm not saying they don't, but should they be doing all those kind of physical jobs equal to men? And the women couldn't agree. There was at least one who said yes, but in general they said no, maybe only if they want to, because some women don't like that kind of thing, but then again some men don't like that kind of thing. So that's a stupid argument. If you've got a war, plenty of men don't want to go to war because they don't think they're capable, because they don't feel like they agree with the war, they may be scared, so that's not different to men and women. But it's an interesting question, isn't it? Because most feminists that I've ever seen anywhere would like to have a kind of equality by way of equal pay, being offered equal jobs that they want, but they don't want to do either A, the jobs that they don't want, which is construction, let's go and work on an oil rig, let's go down a sewer, or B, they don't want to do the jobs that involve like killing. So they don't want to go into the army if it's a incident and the police are called because someone's gone berserk with a gun or a knife. They're going to call men to deal with it in general, and they will be men. And especially if they call up for a war, they're going to call up men. I'm not saying women won't be involved in some sense, but they'll be in the hospitals like they were in the Second World War and in the Korean War and da. So women won't be front line. So it's an interesting topic, which even in this video where I think there was 7 or 8 feminists, they were all young, new age feminists, and presenters, they couldn't agree. And I thought, well, you can't have equality when it's equality that just suits you. It's a bit like the women and children first thing and stuff like that. You can't expect men to pay your bills at dating if you go on a first date and let you have a seat on the train and open doors for you, and if there's a fire, help the women out first. If it's a ship sinking, let the women get on the boat first, if you then want to be equal to men in every other way. You can't pick and choose your equality. And it's even more relevant when you come to things like wars, where, gosh, I mean, there's so many stories. The amount of men in every war that's ever been on the planet from every country didn't want to go to war. They were scared, they were frightened, they didn't have any of the skills needed to be in the army, but they were sent, especially if it's a major war, and they kind of had to go. So I don't know why that person's come and stood in front of me. Yeah, go away. It's actually a big issue, because it's incredibly hypocritical for feminists to want to be equal, but only equal when it suits them, in kind of like a fluffy way. So yeah, we like equal pay in sports, and we'd like to get the really nice high exec CEO jobs, and we like to be rated as equal, but when it comes to something that they don't want to do, they don't want to be equal. They'd rather men did it. And that's not just hypocritical, it's just wrong. It's wrong. So anyway, that's just something I wanted to say about something I've seen quite a few times recently. I had seen it before I made this video, and I saw it again over the weekend, and I thought, okay, I'm going to make a little video about that. So there you go. Equality is not equality, whichever way around you twist it, if it only applies to certain things that you want it to apply to. Equality is equality, and it means everything's equal, or if not, it doesn't have to be equal at all. You can't have one without the other. Anyway, thanks for watching Just Stop Breathing. Till next time.